I'm still hot. The big three. No, because he come behind me and he still be batting messed up.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show
Go ahead,
has an
Lana.
NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Yeah, they're about to be out of here.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
About to end that.
Mark.
Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Come on, man. All that old bull. That old BS.
Out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Play is made, 2 out.
That is it. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Well, how the hell they score 4 runs in 1 inning?
Siri.
Nah, bro. Come on, y'all. What y'all doing? $9 figures. A contract?
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Mack to second, on to Olsen. That's 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Got a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the play, Marcus Mack.
And then keep hitting him.
Beozo back to work. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Don't do that.
And another ball.
Come on, bro.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering upstairs.
Let's be very serious. Who was about to hit that? I saw that coming from a mile away. Now I do try to hit those. I'll be looking in the wrong spot though. Come on, bro. You just gonna walk
the
and
line to
walk.
kick the pitch. That's towards center.
That is
Siri in
out.
position. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Let it go. I would have got to walk out of there.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Man at first with 1 gone. So up next for New York, Marlon Cox.
You gotta get them out of here.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. He's safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that still raises a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Trying to put me down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to put me down. Don't keep throwing it.
And
Don't keep throwing that section.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit.
Make
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Bro.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
This got that in there too.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground to the left, Mack. And that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves 1. 2 outs, bases are full.
I want more than 1, bro. Oh, I got another opportunity for a grand slam. Let's put it in the universe, a grand slam. But, you know. Oh, base is loaded. It rattled.
Right down the chute, and that's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
It rattled.
There's a swing and a drive.
That is gone.
Siri right there to make the grab, and that's the inning.
Come on, man.
So
that should have been gone, bro. That was
back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcus Mack. Puto in his fifth season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. In the air to left down the line. Nimmo has it sized up. Nabs it. And there's one away.
Oh, man.
Up now for the Mets. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where the clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Over to first, and that is that. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. First and third, 2 away. Marcus Mack next up for the Braves. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that misses.
Can't drive on nobody if they walking there. Oh yeah, he's getting tired now.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Come on.
Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go to that spot very often against a guy like this.
The Braves down to their final strike.
Outside
low, 2-2.
I'm making pay for it. Yeah.
And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Come on, man. You got to put it in the zone.
Stays alive.
Like I said, you got to put it in the zone.
2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Ball.
No, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Austin Riley.
Playing around. Hit a grand slam.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that is the ball game. Mack with a forgettable showing in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Pete Alonso.
Oh, yeah.
Alonso.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's another play. And that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Marcus Mack. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
Why do you want? I'm going for this, man. Starting to play with me, dog.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Come on, man. I'm putting them in the weird ass places.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Don't let you get me like that, dog. Thought you was slick. Thought he was slick. I think you slick, bro. I'm not about to let you get me like that. You gonna battle.
Off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Come on, man.
The 1-2. Now one
miss.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You get 3.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a.
I was gone.
1 out.
I was
Base
gone.
is empty.
I was about to battle.
Stop. Marcus. Matt.
And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You looking like it's about to drop, bro. And
2 out, space is empty. Mack, 24 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
I'm trying, manager. I'm trying.
The shortstop takes the ball.
They don't want to let me be great because they ain't pitching that thing in the zone.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Shouldn't have been out there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is downstairs.
You meant to throw that one low. You meant to do that one low.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Come on.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Austin Riley on deck for Atlanta.
Come on, man. What you doing? Pitch, bro. Pitch me.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Never want to pitch me.
Runner. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw.
Not a good play. I was going to get that regardless.
Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Swings and misses.
How is he hot?
Got him for strike 3.
How is he hot? Every time he just get up to base,
but they're in front
he struck out.
Man at first, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Come on. Hit it here.
To third. To first. And that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 1. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0-2 now.
Hit it here.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throw on to Olsen. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. One hit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this
I
season.
remember this dude.
You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
I remember him from last season.
Mack leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
And delivers outside.
He ain't going, bro. He's not about to. He's not about to do nothing.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Cause I tell you one thing. You ain't gonna give me over 3 pitches like you did last year.
And that's outside.
3-2. Still count. Don't walk him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He was about to walk him too.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. Some adjustments to make.
Mack had a rough go of it in this game. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick. Well, at least they got Marcus Mack, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Marcus Mack. And singing, you already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
Two out rally. Okay.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
2 out, space is empty.
Yeah, but I can't if you do that.
And that is downstairs. 2-0.
They do not want me to be great.
And that is out of play. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. End of the 1st from Truist Park. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing.
I don't know how they scored 2 and a half.
So a man at first. Francisco Lindor digs in now.
Can't lose to these people, bro.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. That's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
I'm about to hit a home run.
1-1-1. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olsen. And there's 2 away.
Damn, button got stuck.
The first baseman, Pete.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Come on, man. Every damn time, bro.
Runner on the move. Strike in there.
Got
Throw
him.
to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitch.
Bad decision.
Back to the top of the lineup, Otto Lopez. Up now for the Mets. 2 on, 1 out. A sliding stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I was all the way over there.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto.
Blown out.
Runner on the go. Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. And out to aboard. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
A changeup missing, and the count is 2-0. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
This isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Line drive, caught.
Come on, bro.
Now batting, third baseman, Oscar.
Can't do nothing this game, bro. Can't do nothing this game.
Man at first, 1 away.
Number 11, shortstop, Marcus Matt.
Oh yeah, 70 pitches in. Yeah, he about to get tired.
Mack, 24 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Because I don't know what the ump was going to call it.
Rojas stands at first with 1 out. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first, and now 2 gone.
Well, you got the second.
Now batting. Third base.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit on the ground to short. Mack. That ends the frame. Mets strand 1. They lead it, though, 11-4.
This is a crazy score, man.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Marcus Mack. 0 for 3 in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports, too.
Come on.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Drilled out towards left center field.
Come on, go out of there. Get out of there.
Great effort.
Oh, he robbed me.
Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly. So that was awesome.
I done had 3 hard contacts in the series, bro. And they done robbed me every time.
2 outs. Out to short. Mack. That throw is wide.
I didn't wild throw. Come on,
the bag to get it. No outs on the play. Bases now loaded.
That's not right.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
The polar bear. That's what they call him.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Mack. Handles, throws to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam. Unscathed. Mets leave him loaded, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
It took us all game to even give it construction distance.
Swing and a ground ball. There's one. But the return throw is off target. They can't turn the double play.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Mack stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that misses. 1-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So let that go up. It's too close though.
And there's the ball.
This is my sweet spot right here. This is my sweet spot. Put it in the zone.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Mack had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to watch.
0 for 12 in the series, bro. Hadn't hit a doggone ball yet. Oh, my buttons, bro. My controller good. I need another controller.
Marcus Mack is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
We need to beat him this game. You got to tie the
Marcus Mack now at the plate. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And that's in for a strike.
And Boog, this guy keeps finding his way around the bases and eventually scoring. It's always fun running into the dugout and high-fiving your teammates after touching home plate. And he's done a lot of that lately.
Acuna off of first with 2 away. Inside.
That's inside.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
That gets by him. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here comes Austin Riley. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
1 strike.
Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Mack, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Put it right there. It's not in the zone. It's a good spot. It's not the zone, though.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left.
Oh, my God.
Nimmo snags it, and that ends the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Still in the lead.
Up the middle, Mack. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs on no hits, no errors. And we're back. Leading off, Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the ground to short, Mack. Whips it across. Up one down. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. 2 on, 2 outs.
Batter number 11, shortstop, Marcus Mack.
1 of 14, but not all of those are not all hits. Because most of those I had on balls.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
So numbers can't be deceiving. I didn't miss the ball 13 times.
Fastball right by him, slightly
Some of those I got walked.
That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one way inside. Straighten him up a little bit.
Don't do that.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You ain't gonna get that.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning.
Close.
And Francisco Alvarez getting ready to
Real
hit.
close.
Alvarez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to Rosario. That's out number 3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets nothing. So runner at second, 2 down. Mack will hit next. 1 for 3. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Don't prepare me to go, man. I even remotely close to everything.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club,
but
whether it's
the
a
comparison
basketball,
makes sense.
He can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Come on, bro.
And the count now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Stop doing it.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down.
As long as the ones is close.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That was nice. Come on now.
And that skips into dirt. Austin Riley would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
He's playing. About to send it out of here.
Ground ball right side.
Lucky.
And foul ball.
Running on fume. It's right there. I took it out of here.
And down on strikes. That ends the inning. So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. Johnson, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Makes a sliding stop. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
My button is tripping.
On the ground, and this should do it. Rosario on the first, ball game. And the Braves use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Matt with a forgettable showing in this one.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.